Hello, 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 everyone. How's it going? Hey, Dezo. Hey, Starshine. Hey, Ika. Hey, Maverick. Ika, it is only for you to decide if you should crochet or not crochet. And Maverick, same to you. It is 100% up to you. That's the lovely thing about hobbies, is we can do them as we please. Get this live started off right with our welcome. Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. Okay, hey Erica, how's it going? My goal is to get well past 250 today. And Ika, yes, I have hydration. I did make sure I ate lunch. Timer going is the live. Crap, I was supposed to take a photo. I did forget that. I have been very behind on my photo taking as of late. It's okay, Erica. Typos happen. Okay, so we are stitching 932 right now. Doing a little bit of fill-in. Helping out Future Flea. Hey, Katie, how are you doing today? No, I do not have the needle minders yet. Every time I check tracking, it hasn't changed, so I'm not super certain what that means. Okay, got those done there. Let's go ahead and mark off what we've just completed, which is already a good start for the day. We've got quite a bit of 932 right here, so we're just going to fill in as much of it as we can. So we start with 2, 1, 2. Well, I'm glad you're getting your South Carolina license, Katie. That's progress. I'm sorry Georgia's been so stupid. Hey, Magpie, go exercise that right to vote. It's very important. And then we have a 2-hop 1. And then we have a 1 that's down 1. Yeah, Georgia just sounds like it's a hot mess. And then we're gonna come over here diagonally, get this one. And then we're gonna come down here. Grab that one, then we're gonna mark off. And I'm gonna move diagonally, hopping 1. Good. I'm glad you're making progress, Katie, and it's pulling you out of your funk. Funks are bad. We don't like them. But everyone has them, and hopefully this will help pull you out. Okay, then we've got a 1-hop 1. I'm wearing my ring on the wrong finger. Let's go ahead and switch that over. And we've got 2 vertical. Gonna move over quite a bit horizontally and get this one here, which is another 2 vertical. And then got a 1. You guys like the new pillow I got for Tilly so that we can see her on camera now instead of the couch? Katie, considering the turnaround on when I ordered them, they actually did a really good job in ordering them. It's out of their hands. It is in the USPS's hands, so we have to deal with USPS. Hopefully it will arrive soon. And Katie won't have to riot. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with the photo of Tilly, I posted a photo of my adorable dog and mascot Tilly on her new cushion in our Discord that you can join by clicking the link in the bio, or one of my mods is about to post it in the Twitch chat. Thank you all. I thought we had a Laughing Tilly too, but I'm not sure that I uploaded it yet. I gotta go through and upload a bunch. And we have to figure out which ones are supposed to go to subs and which ones aren't supposed to, like... which ones are for subs and which ones aren't for subs. Like, should we make the coolest ones for subs or the coolest ones for everyone else? And which ones are the coolest ones? I don't even know where to begin. I have so many questions. Okay, that is not the color I wanted. That is the color I wanted. And we're gonna go 415. 932 gets put away. 415 comes out. I think you only get 6 free ones for right now, and then when I get more followers, it goes up, I think. So, like, eventually it's gonna go up. And we're gonna get more emotes, but I gotta get more followers first. But I think it's 6 to start. Let me look real quick. That's a pretty easy thing to look up. Oh, crud. I just stopped that. Okay. Okay. So right now we have 5 emotes for free and 6 emotes for subs. To get more emotes, we need 13 more subscribers. I think those 5, that is the laughing one. Tilly Excite. I think Tilly Excite counts as laughing. Maha, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I don't know. There's a couple of them. I gotta look, because I had her make me quite a few new ones. So you'll have options. You'll have mini Tilly expression options. Okay, we've got 2. I think we do have a laughing one. I think you're right. I'll have to look. Okay, we finished off that area. We only have 2 more colors in this square to finish, and then we are moving right along. Wow, there's a lot of 415 here. Holy crud, is that a good chunk of 415 right there. Dang. It's almost so tempting to do them all at once, but I have a really long thread, so we're gonna do a really long thread one. It's almost like I knew when I made this really long thread that there was going to be a whole bunch of that right there. Oh no, what's the new drama about the Australian break dancer? I want to hear the new drama. Okay, and there's one more, and we will mark off this little section so we don't lose our spot. And we keep working our way down. Got some zigzagging happening here. I think there's going to be a big white space right here. Oh boy. Wow, that is some tea. That is some serious tea. Interesting. I actually have a friend that works with her. Yeah, no, that definitely explains everything. That explains things I didn't know needed explaining. But yeah, does that explain everything? Jeez. Putting your husband on panels that vote so you can go to the Olympics. That's a bit shady. Do they have like different last names or something? I did feel bad for the teasing and like was trying to give that person mad props for like getting out there and doing what they did, like, and being themselves. And now I'm like, shade. Hella shade. Cheating's bad, y'all. Lee annoyed in T minus 30. What's happening now? Oh, okay. Just a minute. I'll take it, actually. I'm not too upset about it. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. Now I'm doing a hydration break. Thank you, Maha. You got my back. Woo! Got my heart pounding a little bit. Okay, we just got 2 more halves to do, and then we'll mark off again. Mark off that big old chunk we just did. Despite those jumping jacks, we are making pretty phenomenal time today. We got a bunch of hopping here, and then a hop 2, but I'm not going to do the hop 3 because I'm going to get to that next row. Hop 2 here, and going back the other way, we've got the 3 hop 1s. And then we've got a rather long row that's got 2, and then hop 2, and then a double hop 1, and then a hop 2, and then we're gonna hop 1, and then another hop 1, and then there's 3 with 1 on top we've got to get. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that one out. Okay, now we're coming back the other way. And we have to remember to get the one that we skipped, the triple hop, because we don't do triple hops here. Triple hop is a little too far for my taste. I try to find other floss efficient ways to get to it. So we got that one knocked out. We're gonna mark off this row when we're done, and now we're back to the 2s with the single hops. Not feeling froggy enough to triple hop. See, yeah, because I feel like if you don't have a consistent rule for that, if you come across a triple hop, you're like, did I triple hop it or not? Do I need to frog it or not? Go have birthday shenanigans, Dezo. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate you. Okay, then we've got a single, hop 2, That is an interesting idea, Katie. Hey, Brianna, how are you doing today? Yes, and also happy early birthday, Dezo. You could totally go harass them at their place of work. That is a thing that you could do. And then we've got 3. And then a hop and 4. Glad to hear you're doing fine, Brienne. And now we've got a hop 4. Or, sorry, a hop and then 4. I misspoke. Yeah, that's fair, Katie. I would definitely not do that just yet. And now we're working back the other way. So we've got 4. No. 3. 1. 1. 2. And 1. Okay, let's mark that off because that was a very long row. And now we are going to work our way down this side. We don't have a ton of floss left. Enough for maybe 4 stitches, I think. Because we've got a 1 hop 1. Starshine, how's your migraine today? Are you feeling better, friend? Yeah, this floss is fraying pretty bad. So we're gonna tie that off there. Mark off those 4. We're already at 91 and we're only 3 minutes or 30 minutes deep. So we are making some killer time today. At least before we reach confetti. Okay, our next color is going to be 168, and I think we're going to actually do quite a bit of 168. So I think what I'm going to do is, even though what the part I need to do is right here, just to get it out of the way, I'm going to start with this side and work my way down and then tie off down here and then start back over here and work my way as far down as I can. So let's go ahead and get started after a little hydration break. Yes, I do take them without your permission sometimes. Okay, 415 gets put away. We're looking for 168 now. See how much floss of 168 we have. Looks like it's going to be a fresh strand off of a length. And we're going to go ahead and leave that length unwrapped for now. How dare I drink water without the proper paperwork? I know. I'm just, and it's not even water, it's cancer water. I am still drinking a little bit of cancer water here and there. I'm letting myself have one a day. Yes, my government allotted water portion. Okay, so we are gonna start here and fill in a whole bunch. So we've got 1 and then a double hop and then 3. Back. Oh, I didn't actually do the hop. I put the full one in. Whoopsies. So now instead of doing 3 single hops, we're gonna do a 1 hop 1 and then go backwards and get the single hop to the left. Because that will save more floss in the long run. Kind of. I kind of want to stitch out all of my different patterns of stitching and then measure how much floss was used. Because I'm weird like that. Is that science? Maybe that's science. I like science. Oh, I can... Oh, can I reach with this hand? I can reach with this hand. Oh, now our stitching speed is going to go up. It's not the most comfortable position, but I can make it work. I'm not going to make it work right now because that is going to hurt for a while if I do it that way, and we don't want hurts. We're almost there. We're almost to the point where I can use my dominant arm for the underneath, which is my preferred method of stitchery. We've got 3 single hops and then 2. Okay, and then we've got a 1 double hop 1, but I'm actually going to do the 1 full English and then the other one because there's no more under this part. So now we're just going to do an English. And then 4. Another 4. filling this whole little area in. And then we're going to do 2 English instead of doing them 1 hop 1. And then we've got 3 hop 2. Oh, am I missing? Nope, okay. Stitch that one in. And then we're going to go back and get 3. Oh, Mom, sorry you're having tummy troubles. Take care of yourself, friend. Okay. Then we're going to do 2. Nice! Found a hand fan. Should help cool things off. We're actually going to do these 2. Mark off. And then start a new thread. Pull off another strand of 168. Fold it in half so we can do our loop start. You're waiting for your paint brushes to dry. You're literally waiting for paint to dry. Is that as boring as it sounds? At least you're not watching paint dry. Ah. Well, I guess that makes sense. Okay, we got a 1 there, and we're gonna do 2. Ooh, white wine slushy sounds delightful. Yeah, washing the paintbrushes between colors is important. Okay, and now we're gonna travel down this way. 2. And 1 diagonal. Okay, and then we're gonna mark those off. We are well over our stitching speed goal, so that is lovely. Hopefully we can keep this up for a little while and make up some stitches. Oh yeah, get your favorite noodle salad. You did all the extra adulting. Okay. I'm gonna come back over here and start our strand. We're actually gonna go quite a bit down into the bottom here with this. So once this strand is over, we will change colors. So we are doing a light section. I don't love doing the light sections on the lives, but I think with the new camera, it is a little bit easier to see. Okay, Annette should be home soonish, or around 5-ish, so that is what time I will be hopping off the live. Oh, well, enjoy your fish, Starshine. I myself am not a fan of fish. Well, I'm a fan of sushi. I'm not a fan of cooked fish. It's a weird thing of mine. I do like cooked fish. It has to be very lightly cooked. I might do a slightly shortish live today, maybe like another 45 minutes. That way you guys aren't stuck watching me do too many light colors, and I'll stitch while I'm offline. Let's mark those off there before we travel. Okay, and now we're down this way. Let's see how much floss we have. Do y'all mind watching the light colors? Okay, Katie, I can do that. Well, I'm glad you can enjoy all sorts of foods now, Starshine, that your roommate moved out. They must have been allergic to a large amount of things, it sounds like. Yes, stitches are stitches no matter the color. I just don't feel like they're more easily, like, I feel like they're more easily seen. On the camera. Oh, good. I'm glad this camera picks up more, so maybe I'll stick around for a little while then. We'll see. How are you doing, Sass? I know previously it was a problem with the other colors. So if it's not so bad here, I will just keep stitching right along. I'm good. Stitching away. Doing that stitchy thing. How was the rest of your live yesterday? Nope, we're gonna tie off after this stitch. Can't do it. Can't do what I wanted. Not enough floss. Ooh, 151. We're at first Pokemon generation. Okay, and our next color is 3813, I think. Ooh, I was right. I am learning my symbol colors for at least part 1. It's gonna be really confusing when I get to part 2 and all of my symbol colors change. How do I want to do this today? Okay, so I'm staring at this, trying to figure out how I want to stitch this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start down here, stitch up, then down and over, then these two, then down, then back up, then across, and keep working my way down and across, and then I'll get these ones and that one. We'll see how much more floss we have. Oh, and we gotta rewind 168 now that we got our 2 strands off of it. Okay, 168. Get put away. 3813. Oh, this is an old one too. This bobbin has fallen apart and is tore up, and I am ready to be rid of it. But I'm not willing enough to put it on a fresh plastic bobbin. So I want to be rid of it, but I also want to see how long it survives, because that bobbin has survived like 20 years. Gone through one whole skein of 3750. At least 3750 is kind of a cool color. I like 3750. Right? Yep. Yeah, I like that color. It's high on my color likability score. What is your favorite DMC color? Mine, I believe, is 666. Today it's 666. 815. I like 815. 815 is a good color. $39.35. I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have any 39s. SAS 995. Do I have 995 in this? I'm not using 995, so I don't know what color that is. I'll have to look it up. 552. I don't think I have 552 either. So I'll have to look those up in my box. 3835. Well, either way, I still don't have that one in here either. You guys, your favorite colors are all ones that I don't have in here. I'm gonna have to go back and look those up. Yeah, I like discovering new colors. The only thing that's kind of a bummer about this piece is that a lot of the colors are kind of muted. Yay, Katie, you just started that too, and it's pretty big. 1% is impressive. Good job, friend. We still haven't hit 550 yet. We're almost to 550. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Aika. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all reminding me to take care of myself and, you know, do those things. Okay, we've got 2 here. Thank you, Magpie. 125,000 stitches is still quite a bit. That's more stitches than I've completed in these 2 years. Well, it depends on how you want to count the 2 years. Or the time that I've stitched. Chronologically, it's almost 600 days. But in actual days worked, we're at like 201. Or 200, today's 202. Your current favorite DMC is 316. Of course, that's the one I had. 315, 317, and 318, but no 316. Okay, now we've got 4 hop ones in a row. This like light green with these grays just looks so cool when you zoom out a little bit. Just makes such a pretty gray. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get those 2. Whoopsies. Did I forget to get those 2? I did forget to get those 2. We're gonna leave that whoopsies there. I'll come back for it. Got a one hop one. I'm gonna do this kind of weird and see if we have the floss to do it the way I want it to. We're gonna do a bunch of hop ones, but they're not all gonna be in the same row. So now we're down here on this little bottom area. And then we're gonna stretch. We're gonna do a hop three, even though I don't like doing hop threes. But this is a solo one all by itself, so we're gonna make an exception. And why have a rule if there's not gonna be an exception to it? And this should be just enough to finish off all our floss. Was hoping we'd have a little bit more to get the two that I forgot, but alas. Okay, we have ads starting soon. Oh, bugger. That's a bummer. I totally missed one I could have gotten. Oh, well. Okay. Now we are in a new square. I'm gonna slide my stuff over. I'm actually gonna pick this up and move it. There we go. And then this one next. Come on. This one never wants to go where it's supposed to. Come on. There we go. And now our camera can move a little more freely because we have more room. Okay. I guess I could have done that on the commercial break. Sorry, y'all. That was my bad. Okay, so next color we're gonna do is gonna be 3743. Let's get that prepped. Little tiny 3743. Well, not teeny tiny. We've seen tinier. Okay, ads are here. Sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully I didn't miss the commercial by too long. I had some stuff I had to take care of real quick that I was not expecting. Okay, let's start over here. Travel over here. Hop one. And then we're going to go over diagonally to the right. Down. And then, Katie, just so you know, I did glance at the mailbox and it does not look like anything has been delivered yet. I will check again in the next hour. I will keep looking, Katie. Whoa! Just hit a button I shouldn't have. Love it when you accidentally hit the wrong button. It's not a Twitch stream without some sort of technical difficulty, is it? Travel this one because we'll be stitching over it. Okay, we are a little over an hour in. And we've got 184 stitches done. That is not too bad for an hour's work at all. I will take it. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to check it out. I'm terrible at staying up to date on music news. I will have to listen to that song. I don't know anything about it. I think I can get 2 out of it. We're gonna try 2 in a travel. You saw it on TikTok. Oh, wait, we're back. Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. Okay, our next color is 762. Oh boy, how do we want to, oh boy, how do I want to tackle 762? Let's see how much floss we have. Put 3743 away. What I think would be most efficient, and be what I'm going to try to do, is to stitch this one up here. And then come down to here, stitch all of these down to here, tie off, and then come back up and stitch all the way down to here on this side. And then if I have extra floss, start stitching this part. I think that's how we're gonna handle that. Okay, 762 is a very light color. Actually, because this strand is so short, I am actually gonna do kind of the opposite of what I'm gonna do the second half of what I just said first. Because this strand is shorter and I think will require less floss to do the second direction. So we're gonna stitch the one at the top, and then I'm gonna take a hydration and stretch break. And then we'll travel and stitch the ones going to the right instead of the ones on the left going down. Posture check. Okay. Come down here to this one. We've got a bunch of hop ones, but we're gonna do them English style instead of Danish. Got one. Two. Three. 4. Then we're gonna not travel because it's only a hop one. Then we're gonna come over here, and do these English styles. We've got 3 in this little cluster. Two, 3. And then now we are going to travel because we're going to start working our way down this direction. To my other friends on here that stitch that are watching, what is the furthest that you will travel when you're working in confetti? Or working in general? Got 2 here. Furthest a block at most. I try to keep mine to an inch. So, like, I will go 2 blocks, which is 20, which is 2 stitches over an inch. So I'll go 20 stitches. I don't like to go 20 stitches, but I'll do it. And I always try, if I'm going over more than 2 or 3 stitches, I always travel it underneath the other stitches. Seems like most of you like to do 10. Sassacast, yeah, depending on my mood, it definitely does depend on my mood and how badly I want to get that stitch. I'm gonna do these 2 here. And then we will be done with this strand and can get our next strand going. Okay, let's see. Oh, it looks like we already have the length cut for 762. And it's a good size length, and it's the last strand of the length. Question for y'all. Would you be interested in me having a face cam? Maybe instead of the long cam, or do you like it the way it is? Two diagonal here. I mean, I would consider it, but like, yeah, I don't love the idea of a face cam. So I appreciate that. now we have 3. I'm gonna mark off what I've done so I know where we're at. Okay, Aika. I mean, you do know that when I go to TwitchCon and come back, there will probably be some changes. Maybe, possibly. Is fuchsia annoying? Do we not like fuchsia? What do you mean? What about you, Aika? Did I say the wrong thing again? I don't know. I don't know the name of all of the characters, quite honestly. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I said your name, Aika. Sorry. Brain spaz. Oh, it's because your guys' colors are so close on mine. They're both shades of green, and my brain reads them as one. And you both have the mod symbol next to your name. So my brain reads them poorly. That is my bad. I is sorry. I need to add a GIF that can be played. That's the "You Were Right" dance from Good Omens when I make a mistake. Yeah, I'm not sure, but everyone's like a green, purple, or blue on mine. Although Maha's yellow. I'm not sure what causes the colors to change. Twitch is weird sometimes. I mean, I have mine in dark mode, so that might be it. Yeah, so for me, Aika is like a lighter blue or a lighter green, like a kind of minty green, and Magpie is more of like a traditional, like slightly less than forest green. Interesting. Come on, Twitch, figure out your colors. Maybe I have the like easy read color thing on. I don't know. I think there's an option to make it read, like you can set your own, but then you have the option to make chat readable colors, like more easily readable colors only. Yeah, I think my permanent color is set to red because I'm me. Well, yeah, but you don't know what everyone is seeing. So you can say this is my global color, but how do you know what people are seeing? One of those questions that pops in my head whenever I am high or being particularly philosophical, that like, how do we know, like, how do we all agree on what purple, orange, red, like what colors are, when colors could look very different to you or I based on based on our eye cones and whether or not they're damaged, or you're missing a cone if you're colorblind. And yet somehow we all agree that orange is orange. I like to think about it sometimes. I like to think about weird things. But how do you know? I like asking all of those weird questions, Katie. I was going to be a philosophy major in college before I gave up on college. Right, exactly. We don't know that. So we're gonna go 6 over from this one. 2, 6. Stitch there. And we're gonna go 2 over and stitch there. And then I'm gonna go up 2, stitch that one. Let's mark those off so I don't confuse myself later. Oh dang, we're almost already at 250. We are making super good time. Hey, Pink Butterfly, how are you doing? I mean, yes, there is a tint of green in that color of Gatorade, but the dominance of the color, I think, is yellowish. But I agree with you that there is a tinge of green. Thank you, Erica. We are definitely gonna hit our first benchmark today, because we've almost hit our second one in an hour and a half. Just zooming right along, although I think our next one is a confetti. I think it's 4, and I think there's only 1 stitch of it. Oh, Katie, you and my wife can die on the hill of what colors are what. Because Annette and I's like favorite argument is what color is one of her cards, and she swears that it's purple, and it is very clearly blue. It is like the argument we have the most. And it gets heated sometimes. But I guess our relationship is pretty solid if what we're arguing about the most is what color a credit card is. I gotta see. Let me see if I have it on my phone and the number is hidden. I will recognize it. I think I did take a picture of it. But she made me get rid of it. Nope, here it is. So that color right there, that photo is not edited in any way. My wife likes to swear that that color is purple. Right? It is blue for sure. Right, and the thing is that she knows she's wrong. We've had this fight so many times and she knows she's wrong. But hey Liv, she refuses to acquiesce. And will still, to this day, calls it her purple card. And every time she does, I'm like, which one is your purple card? I mean, now I know which one it is, because it's the one we jokingly call the purple card. But it's good to know that I am right. But also, I try to live by the motto, happy wife, happy life. So I try not to argue with her too much about it. She wants it to be purple, it can be purple. Oops. Missed my loop. Here, doing a little confetti, so it's going to slow us down a little bit. We've got like 3 or 4 confetti colors to bust out in this new square. Like I marked off a stitch I didn't quite get to, but I feel like this color is close enough that it's not going to make a deep difference and we're not like working on someone's face. When you're working on the faces, the right colors in the right places are important. But I think this is a piece of fabric, so I'm not super tripping about it. Okay, let's see where else we are going. We've got 2 more here, and then I'll go get the 2 on the other side, and then I will probably put this floss away. Because technically these two aren't in the stitching area that I'm in. But, you know, we're helping Future Flea, which we always try to be nice to Future Flea. Sometimes we don't, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood, but when I am feeling like I can do it, helping Future Flea is nice and important. I do have to log off at my scheduled time today because I have not cleaned the kitchen yet, and I need to make sure the kitchen is clean before said wifey gets home. I had to come home and do some work for my day job and didn't get the kitchen cleaned for my live. Okay, this is our... That's not where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, get those two done. We are still ahead of schedule. We are 9 stitches away from our first benchmark. I think we're definitely gonna hit our second benchmark today, hopefully. We got about another hour and a half. Okay, so for this color, let's see, hold on. We've got... So we're going to do 453 first, get that one confetti one out of the way. Then we're going to come in and do 928, and we're going to do these two here, then travel up here, travel back down, and get all of those little stitches out of the way. And then we will be moving on to 1, which is kind of a hot mess of traveling. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start down. Oop. Come on. We are gonna start down here, then work our way up, then come to these two, back over to that one, across, up, down, over, cross, down, and down. And that is my plan. So let's get 453 knocked out of the way. Yeah, Katie, I feel like I have a really good pace going. I feel like I'm finally starting to get like my stitching speed while live at a reasonable pace. And I'm building up my my live duration tolerance, considering I have only been back on Twitch for like a month. And on TikTok I only did 1 hour live, so I feel like I'm doing really well on Twitch. Like, we are making some serious headways into me doing longer lives. Eventually, I would like to have to normalize being live for 4 hours, 5 days a week. Not quite there yet, but we're gonna get there. Gosh darn it, this thread got stripped. During the next break, I'm going to spy on my wife on the find my location thingy and see how far away from home she is. See if she's hit traffic or not. See if I can stay live. Oopsies. Okay, 453 is done, and that cute little one-off. Now we are on to 928, which I believe is also starting to run low. We gotta pull off a whole new length for 928. So remember, the lengths that we cut our strands to, for me, is from my fingertips to my shoulder. Because that makes the strand right about the length of my fulcrum point at my elbow. And then a little shorter because we always have a little bit of floss hanging off on the side to keep it in the needle. What's that called? Is that called like the tail or something? Never thought about what that's called. What is the non-attached piece of floss on the other side of the needle eye called? Does anyone know? A little bit of trivia that someone can possibly find out for us. Or does it not have a name? So we've got a one hop one here that we're doing English style. So just a one and then a one. And then we're gonna travel all the way up over here. I'm not going to travel that one. I should, but I'm not feeling like it right now. Hey, Lindy, thank you. How are you doing today? Okay, we are going to travel this one, though, because it is definitely more than 3 stitches. way. We've got 2 down here. And then we can change our color. And get to 1. And 1 should be a little bit easier. And then I think we're gonna have a lot of the light white colors because this is looking very light. And I have not looked at the image. I need to create a scene with the image so that we can flip to it and see what part I'm working on. I like that Sassacas has like her image up there with like a black square around where they're working. It's pretty awesome. I just feel like I can't add too much more to my screen or I'm going to run out of screen space. Okay, next color is 1. And I was gonna work up, down, or up, right, and then back across. We gotta pull off a new length again. Actually, we just now hit our benchmark. We're at 269 exactly. So now we are working on our second or middle benchmark. Or 15-year benchmark. If you're wondering what I'm saying by benchmark, this is how big the project is. I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat. And the benchmarks tell me how many stitches I have to do every day to finish this piece in 10, 15, and 20 years respectively. So we just finished the 20 benchmark, and now we're working on the 15. Ideally, we would hit the 10 every day, but that is actually quite a bit of stitches. I need some serious catch-up time. It does not get picked up for the captions, unfortunately, because I gotta figure out if there's a way to do that, because it's just played directly through Streamlabs, and the captions only pick up, through the mic, I think. Okay, now we're gonna travel up to here. Do these 2 stitches. Back over here for 1 stitch. Make sure we travel along the back so the thread's tucked in. 1 stitch here. And continuing our journey up, and that's only 3 stitches, and one of them will be over. I'm not gonna travel it. We've got 4 here. Travel this one, it is 4 stitches. Do 3 here. I'll mark all of this off. Okay, and then we are going to travel all the way up here. This one. Mark this one. Not mark it, but stitch it. Stitch in that one. So much traveling with this color. I feel like more of one ends up on the back than ends up on the front sometimes. But there are 5,000 of these stitches in the piece, so it's not a color to be trifled with. Okay, I want to mark those off. Let's see if we can get 2 more with some travel out of here. We may not be able to. I think we can. Okay. Mark that off. Now we are going to move on to 3866, which is going to be a very light color. And we are going to start here, work our way up, and then over and down. And if we have floss left over, we'll tie off and get these two over here. But I don't think there's anything else nearby. So that will be it. Okay, 3866 is up. Like I said, it's a kind of a very light beige. And it looks like we have a full... Ooh. Okay. Yep, we have a full length. Or there's only 2 left in it. And don't forget, y'all, I will not be live on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I am going to modify the schedule to show that. But I will not be here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are y'all going to be okay without me for 4 days? I will, of course, still be on the Discord and available. Just not live. Do y'all want me to post photos of our travel adventures in the Discord? We're gonna hop over to the left to take this one out. Taking it out. And then diagonally. Not that one. Whoopsies. This one. Over 3, but there is a stitch that will cover it, so we're not super worried about traveling. And then we're gonna mark all of those off. And that should put us definitely over 300. So we are gonna be in a good spot because we do have a break coming up. And then after the break, we still have quite a few minutes. Because this hour isn't up until after the break and after we hit 2:12, at least timer-wise. I always subtract the commercial breaks unless I decided to stitch through them. Which I don't do very often because breaks are good. Much to my chagrin. Whoa, you don't go there, Fran. You go here. Correctamundo. Not correctamundo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ad break is starting in like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Ah, what am I doing besides not paying attention? Making mistakes. Mistakes, I say. Okay, maybe they're not as many mistakes as I thought. That square must have been stitched already, and I'm just counting weird. Hopefully it's not gonna stand out. Guess we'll find out. Looks like I stitched one of the other colors a little bit in here. Possibly. Something. Okay, now we're getting back on track. It was just thrown for a wee loop. That was odd. Oh, the mail might be here, Katie. Definitely have to check in this break. Okay, let's mark these off, and there's the break. Did you know if you move really fast, you can load about 10 dishes in the dishwasher, use the restroom, and check the mail all in under 3 minutes? Or about 3 minutes? Little. I just did a couple of things. I got the dishwasher going. Yeah, I may have been moving as fast as I thought possible. But the dishwasher is going, I just have to wash the pans. I did forget, I did not have time though to check the wifey's location. The right spot. I'm doing all that, put my stuff in the wrong space. Ah, I just did it again. Okay, here we go. Now we're in the right area. Oh no, we're gonna leave a little bit of confetti for future Felicia. Oh well, she'll have to deal with it. Sometimes we can't always be nice to future Felicia. Oh, and we're back from break. Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. If we can get one more stitch out of here, we aren't leaving future Felicia in too terrible of a spot. Very detailed floss chicken. Very tight. Oh, but I think we're gonna do it. There we go. I think we got it. Now we just have to be able to tie off. And in our 2 hours of stitching, we've got 321 stitches done. Hey! Atlanta, sorry it took me a minute. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, next up. So, no, I put my headset on backwards. It happens sometimes, usually about once alive after returning from a break. Okay, so we are gonna vary it up a little bit and take care of the confetti stitches first. So we're gonna do 3841 first, then 162. Actually, we might do 162 first. Nope, we're gonna do 3753 first. So So 3753, 162, then 3841, and then 10. So let's start with 3753. There is some of it down here, so if we have enough floss, we'll get this stuff down here at the bottom. 3866 is getting put away. That's been sitting out for a minute. 3753 is coming out, which is this kind of really, light baby blue color. We got a full length, so we are definitely going to get to those ones at the bottom, and they are within our travel distance. Helping out future Felicia a lot today. Look at all this I'm not going to have to stitch in my next pass. That is a great way to spend some time. I have been here for the past 2 hours and change, and hanging out with everyone and getting my stitching done. We have already beat our 20-year goal benchmark. Now we are on to our 15-year benchmark, which will definitely be done in this hour. Because we only have 50 more stitches to go to get there. Okay, we're gonna mark these 3 off. And then travel our way down to here. What were you stitching on, Ilanta? We have been swirling slowly around this white spot here. Ah, Family Circus by Hayad. I will have to look it up. I have not stitched a Hayad pattern, but I'm very familiar with Heaven and Earth designs. Okay, and then we've got these 3 one-hops done, and then we're gonna go up 1 and over. We're gonna mark off what we've got done so far so we don't lose ourselves. And then we've got this little bunch down here, and that is all we have left of this color, which is why we went with this color. It's actually less confetti than I thought it was going to be because of this down here, which is why I allow myself to travel around and stitch these things, so I am not dealing with as much confetti all the time. Atlanta, I'm sorry you're struggling with depression. I also struggle with depression, and if you ever need to talk, please let me know. If anyone ever needs to talk about mental health stuff, please let me know. I'm more than willing to discuss it if you need a friend and someone to help destigmatize and tell you that you're not a freak for having mental illness. Freak is not the right word. I'm lacking for the right word. that you're not bad for having a mental illness. I am all about destigmatizing that. And also, if you're looking for support and I'm not available, you can join our Discord, and we have a mental health support channel in our Discord as well. Yeah, Erica, we have been killing it today, stitch count wise. Definitely cranking. Oop. 2 sideways. This is my project that keeps me out of the depression world. And if I disappear for days at a time and it is not scheduled, you can bet your bottom dollar that I am in a depressive funk. I can definitely shovel some stitch count hype to Sass. Although I have come to accept that I am not finishing this in 10 years. At least I'm giving myself that option to not finish in 10 years. Oh, you don't want to lay on your bed now, Miss Priss? Okay, a little hydration break. Ika, I am with you. I do not like summer either, friend. Summer is the worst. I'm born in the summer and I hate it. Let's see how much 162 we have. Not a whole lot. Really not a whole lot. So I think this strand is enough to do a 1-hop 1. So we're gonna get that out of the way. Oh, Ika. I'm just gonna leave that comment there. I'm not sure I know how to respond to that comment. Besides something inappropriate that will make this an 18 and up chat. And I'm not quite there yet. We try to keep this a PG-13 chat. Try and often fail. Oh boy. Oh, boob sweat is the worst. Boob sweat, I mean, I hate boob sweat. Boob sweat is by far the worst. Katie, don't blow our cover. I've thought about getting rid of my boobs, but my wife is quite attached to mine, so I'll hold on to them for a while to keep her happy. Keeping the wifey happy is like my #1 priority. It's technically within traveling distance. $3,841 is right here. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run it. Okay, so we've got one here. And then we are gonna move all the way across over here. Doing quite a big run along the back that y'all can't see. I'm like, man, if I tried to sleep with my boobs up so I wouldn't have boob sweat, I'd suffocate myself. Which I 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Oh boy, I feel like we need to get off the boob topic. And it is a fun topic. I have not used boob tape, but I don't imagine that boob tape would be very helpful in my situation. I mean, I don't want to get busted if some kid hops in here. Okay, one more confetti-ish color. And then we got some color blocking to do. Yeah, I saw your pride pics, Ika. Those were cute. You did look very pride-ish. I love Pride, but this is like the third year in a row I have not been able to go, which is a bummer. Okay, we only got 5 of that color, which is going to be color 10. And of course, I have a full strand. No, thank you for the hydration break, Ika. Okay. It's 4:20. Break time! I'll be right back. Let me thread this needle and then I'll take my hydration break. Y'all are lucky I don't really smoke cigarettes anymore, otherwise I'd have to take a bunch of cigarette breaks. here. We're gonna travel down this way. Double hop, another one, two right here, and we're not gonna travel under other threads because there's nothing right here in this gap, so it's all gonna get stitched over. And then we're gonna tie off these 5 stitches. And we can get into some more serious color, or lack thereof. I'm pretty sure we're looking at like ecru and white. Whoopsies. Okay, 10 is getting put away in the correct spot, not in the wrong spot. Marking those off. Okay, our next color is going to be 25. What we're going to do is start up here, stitch down, over, stitch down here, go back up, and stitch over here. If we have enough floss, I'm actually going to go up and come and stitch down this way, and then leave that big chunk for later if I have enough floss. But we will see. I am going to take a peek real quick and see where the wifey is. See what her distance is away from me. Come on. Crud. Crud. It says she's 49 minutes. That's cutting it a little close. Wait, none of the explanation showed? Did I not switch it over, or did it not? Oh, we're stuck. I think. Yeah, we are stuck. Okay. Looks like that quit on me. Let me see if I can get it reconnected. Thank you, Aika, for letting me know. Do you guys want me to go back over that explanation? If I can get it back up. There we go. Cool. Okay, we're back. So basically, I am going to go this way, start up here, work down, work across, and then work up, and leave that big chunk down there for later. And we're going with 25. Okay, so I have to log off in 28 minutes, including rating time. Oh, and we do not have much floss at all, so we're gonna have to cut off, get another strand probably. So we need to figure out who we're rating. And I would like to raid them in about 18 minutes. Someone can see who's out there. Sasscast was live. We could raid Sasscast. Oh wait, we raided Sasscast yesterday. Duo. I did see that Duo was live. Is Duo stitching? We can go raid Duo again. I feel like it's been quite a long time since we raided Duo. Okay, we will go raid Duo then. Feel like we haven't done Duo in a while. And then I can raid and run and try to crank out the dishes with 10 minutes. I'm not cutting it close at all. Ooh, I might not finish all of the 25 stitching because I don't really want to get a new thread out, and this has technically filled in all of my stitching area. And then I can come back and start the new strand over there if this will fill in most of what's over here, if that makes sense. So I've only got 6 more stitches to do with this strand, and I think I can do 6. If I could travel and squeeze out a 7th, it would be even better, but I don't think I'm going to be able to travel and squeeze out that 7th. I was kind of hoping the wifey would be gone for longer and I could get a longer stitch on with y'all. But that might have to wait until tomorrow. I don't like being... The wifey and I don't work well together when I am live or she is on the phone. So if she's working from home, I can't really go live. Which is why I can squeeze out more lives. That's why my schedule is from 2 to 5 or 6. Okay, unfortunately we did not get that 7th one in there. But I believe we are close to... Oh, we have achieved our 2nd benchmark! Look at us cranking through 2 benchmarks in 2.5 hours. Actually, with this next color, which is a lot. Oh, and it's 27. Interesting. We might get pretty close to our 3rd benchmark. That is a lot. Okay. 25 gets put away. 27 comes out. Let's talk about this. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break some rules. like I normally do, and I'm going to travel this way and then down, and then I'm going to come get this one and then Danish style back over. Then I'll do here, here, and work my way down. And then I will stitch all the way across here, get those two, stitch up and get that if I can. And then keep filling in as much as I can. And then once this strand runs out, I will start the next square. We have gotten through quite a few squares today. And this part down here, so the two squares we're actually working in are these two right here. And by the time we get back to these ones, they're going to be completely filled in. So future Felicia is going to be quite happy with that. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can get to 400 before our time is up. Jensen Angel, thank you for the hydration break. Let me finish this row and then I will get right to that. Actually, I should just get right to that because this row's already going. I am so happy that we beat our second benchmark. Like, my dream is to finish this project in 12 years. And then that gives me the space to not, like, that covers the time that, that I lost because of my mom's death. Like, if I can finish this in 12 years... I will have considered it actually done in 10, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because I lost, well, a little over 10. Because I lost about 400 days because of my mom's death. So if I can finish this in 12 years, that's the true goal. 10 would be amazing, but we're looking at winter of 2036 as a finish date. Should I add a fourth benchmark, a 12-year benchmark? We can just figure it's somewhere between 15 and 20. Sassacast, being lazy can also be productive. Doing nothing can be productive in helping maintain one's peace of mind. So it's not necessarily being lazy. In my opinion, obviously. Not that you asked. I do appreciate that your idea of being lazy is hanging out with us, though. I'm cool with that. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. You're all wonderful. I appreciate all of you. I consider time and attention to be some of the hottest commodities on Earth right now, and I am deeply honored that you're willing to spend it with me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Another hop one. Ooh, what are you finishing? Are you finishing a row? Which anniversary is it? Is it your affiliate anniversary, your Twitch anniversary? Share all the deets, Sass. I will see if I can pop in briefly while I'm on my vacation. I will have a little bit of time to pop in and do stuff while wifey has to work a little bit. Which anniversary are we celebrating? Stitchiversary! Okay. That's pretty cool. Top 200 rows. I don't even know how many rows I'm down. I think I'm only down 50. Yeah, I think I'm down 50. No, 70. I'm down 70. Okay, we are gonna have to start another strand to finish off this area. Nah, yeah, I gotta look. I think this is 70. Depends on if I put the mark over here at 10. Oh wait, I have it written down on the other side. Oh, 100! I'm working on, I wrote them on the other side, but not on this side. This marker here is 100. I understand. I went rogue myself when I did this and did not have a clear method and was kind of doing it cross-country style, and that bit me in the butt. You just had to do the one ring. Bro. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta follow the dopamine. That's pretty good, Ilanta. Katie, I'm sorry that you've got the copters floating around. That can be scary sometimes. There are almost always copters in the wifey and I's neighborhood. Uh-oh. No, okay, that was correct. Oh, bummer, I missed a stitch. Oh well. Oh, we gotta cut off a new length of 27. Oh, and we only got 2 minutes. We did beat 400. We are at 403 stitches. Did I tell y'all that I thought my wedding ring didn't fit anymore? And I was like really freaking out about it, that I gained a bunch of weight and all of a sudden my wedding ring didn't fit? So that was a scary moment. Until I realized I was putting the wedding ring on the wrong hand. For like 3 days, I was trying to wear my wedding ring on the wrong hand on a finger that was like 1 or 2 sizes too small. Yep. Did I mention that I don't know why my wife puts up with me? I do smart things all the time. Okay, I'm gonna get these 4 stitches done, which will finish off this color in this square. One last stitch, and then we will go raid duo. Okay, let's mark it off. Oop. Nope. 408 stitches. Look at us go, y'all. Thank you so much for your time and support. We are gonna pop over and raid duo. And then I will be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place.
Hammer in all that dark. Okay, so I need to go.
Atlanta, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you all. Let's go join duo.